Alright, what is up guys? It's MS back with another video. Do you guys want to see what meta gun I'm using in this play? Do you want to shred people like this? Or like this? Also like this? Well, if so, if you'd like to, stay to the end of this video. I'll be showing this meta build and my settings. What is up guys? It is MS back with another video, another Call of Duty video. In today's video, we're going to be going to show you guys a build that I have made. We're also going to be showing you my G7 GameSir controller settings, also my Bo7 settings. So without further ado, let's hop into that. Alright guys, let's get into that. Today the gun we're going to be using is the Peacekeeper. I'll show you all the class first. So we have gunfighter, so we can have more attachments in our gun. We have the, I don't even know how to say that name, but it's the pistol. It's the burst one. Here's the build for that. If y'all want to look at that real quick. We just have the regular knife. We have a grenade for lethal, tactical. We have the stem shot. We have the active camo. Mainly use that for when I'm playing search. This is mainly for search also. These two are mainly for perk 2 and 3. I have them both red perks. This one I just like it a lot because the fall damage and all that. And then this one I have mainly for when I'm playing respawn, but I also have it for specialty, so I can have that. But guys, let's get into the gun. Like I said, it's the Peacekeeper. I know how y'all feel about the Peacekeeper. This is how my games go too when I first was using it. Terrible, right guys? Terrible. But I think I've made a god build. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. With my settings and the way I have this set up, this thing is just a dream. So let's get into that. So the first thing is we're gonna go over the sight, which is the optic. This one right here I like because the top is missing, the visualization, or I don't even know how to say that word. It's just way better because the top's missing. Also, it gives recoil control, which I find awesome. That is so cool. A sight gives you recoil control. That's so cool. And then for more recoil control, we have muzzle and the underbarrel. I have those two things kind of playing two parts. I'll show you all that. But we're going to start with the muzzle next, which is the K and S compensator. I have this one for vertical, so which is up and down. And then next we have the barrel, which I have this one for damage range and bullet velocity. This one is the DF3. This is the hybrid barrel. Like I said, damage range and bullet velocity. And then next we're going to go to underbarrel. Underbarrel, we're going to have horizontal recoil focusing on that one, because on the muzzle we have focused vertical recoil control. So we're going to go to the underbarrel and we're going to select lateral precision grip. Next we're going to go with the magazine. Now I know the 40 round mag is probably better for aim down sight speed, but in my opinion with this gun guys, you waste a lot of ammo. It shoots really fast. So I'm going to go with the 50 round. You guys can do the 40 round if you want. But next we're going to go to stock. This one is going to be the Swift B. Now that name does fit it because this one I really go with movement speed. It's the mobility stock. Has hip fire, strafing, movement, and sprinting speed all up. But next we're going to go to the laser. This one is the stable range one. I use this one a lot in some guns because one, it has recoil control and it has the damage range. Sometimes this isn't good, sometimes this really is. It's kind of overpowered in some guns also. So that's what we're going to be applying for the laser. And then next we'll be going to fire mods. This is just an FMJ. That's all I have on there. Nothing really special. And guys, just so you guys know, I don't really use guns. So just so you guys know, I do use my ARs a lot. And I accidentally got diamonds on them. So that's just showing that this gun is really good. I didn't even try, and I've gotten gold on most of them and then diamonds by accident. Next, we're going to show some clips with this gun. And at the end, if you guys want to see, I'll show you my settings for Bo7 and the G7 GameSir controller. Let's go.
Go get him.
My care package now, bitch. Grim Reaper? The fuck is this thing?
Isn't that the quad launcher?
Oh shit! Okay. Where they at?
I don't know, just contested.
Oh shit! Got 2 kills with it.
Motherfucker at mid.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point.
Cause this shit feels like it's taking forever.
I might be warmed up after this one. Okay.
Enemy UAV detected. Hard point active. The advantage is ours. Enemy Hellstorm launch detected in your AO.
Oh,
Hostile counter UAV above. Hostiles have the hard point contested. Hard point located. Hostile UAV.
Oh my god, I beamed some guy through the wall, bro. That has to be one shot. There's no way he's not.
One enemy left. Handle it.
what the
That's a
fuck?
win. Don't get cocky.
Someone already left now.
Bro, what the fuck? They all just spawned right on me. What in the Jesus Christmas is that bullshit, dude?
Get in the bag. He's looking, bro. Man, I'm with you. Why even have it? Why don't I use that shit? Lock shot?
Behind.
Pistol that literally onto you. Alright.
No. All right, guys. Now we're going to be going over the settings. My settings are a little bit different than people's. Some people have this the same for their horizontal and vertical. I have mine a little bit different. I noticed that the screen is a little bit wider for the horizontal, so I have mine turned up. And I have a pretty wide monitor. That's also why I do that. But yes, like I said, I use controller. So we're going to go to the horizontal and vertical. That's what y'all really care about. I have mine around the middle, just a little bit higher, 2.3, and then 2.0 for the vertical. In these settings, I'm not really going to show too much. You guys probably just want to see my sensitivity. So I'm going to show you all that. We have 9.5. This is for my sniping. Now, if I'm going to be running ARs like I am in this video, I will turn this down to 7.5. But if I'm running both, I put it on 1.0. So I just kind of keep it a medium of both of my senses. But for this video, if you're running an AR, I like to keep it at 7.5. You even could use that for snipers if you want. But if I run snipers, I keep mine at 9.5. But 7.5, guys. And then next, guys, we're going to show you all my dead zones. My left stick is at 1, at 90. It used to be better to have it lower, but aim assist kicks in when your joystick is going a little bit further away from the middle. So I have mine turned up for the max. And then my right stick, I play on 0, 0. Well, not 0, 0. On my right stick, I play on 0 dead zone. And then for max, I have it all the way up to 100. My triggers, they don't really matter because I have the GameSir G7 controller, which we will be getting into now. Let's get into that. All right, guys. So now we're on the GameSir Nexus app. If you're opening this on the Xbox app, I'm not sure how different it is, but I do know on computer this is what it looks like because I'm on computer. And it is a little bit different, like I said at the beginning of the video, when you're using these things right here with the mouse, because you're able to change it. I think on Xbox you have to use your controller and move these points, and you only can go to certain distances. So it's a little bit different. I apologize if you guys can't get it exactly the same, but try to get it as close as you can, because this is probably the best settings I found for better aim assist, locking onto players, anything like that. It's just really good settings. But first, the triggers, like I said, I have them on mouse click. The one thing we'll be focusing on are the buttons and the sticks. Now, if you're a YY movement and you don't want to use a macro, I have these two front buttons right here on this controller, right there, that I have as Y, and then on the bottom half of the controller, I have that as Y as well. Now what I do is I click this one and then I click that one, so it's kind of like back and forth. So I go back to my gun. If I do just want to switch ones, I'll just press that one time. Next, we're going to be getting into the sticks. Left stick I have, like I said, is the same as Call of Duty. It's at 90. And then 1 for the initial. Nothing really crazy on here. Some people have this on raw, which I actually like. But we don't have that one on this one. I have that one on different games. Alright guys, so the one stick you guys are probably worried about is the right stick and the points for it. I'm going to show y'all each point exactly. I'm going to stay on it for a few seconds. You guys can pause the video as you need. So here you guys go. Here's point 1. We're at 0 and then 3 for the Y. Oops. And then for the second point, the X is going to be 31. And then Y 17. The third point is going to be 66 for X and 40 for Y. The fourth point, that's going to be X 90 and Y 72. The fifth and last point is going to be 98 and 100. Those are what I have for these. That is what I have for the G7 controller. Those are my settings. One thing I will say, I do have vibrations all the way off on everything. These are the button layouts, like I said. All right, that's the G7 controller settings. That is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed those highlights, I will be having some more highlights of my S&D matches coming out soon. If you guys want to see that, make sure to get this video up to 10 likes. But that's the end of the video. I'll be posting more meta weapon videos too. It's your boy MS. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.